A new setup, folks.
Not really, I'm just on one side because my ear, ow.
Yeah, you gonna get that checked out at some point.
Yeah.
Good. For your sake, I hope so.
Anyway.
By the way, I'm John Ritland. This is...
The Terminator.
Raw Greenville. Okay, it was a tale of two shows.
The first hour and then the actual show itself.
I would say the first 90 minutes, actually, I would argue, but we're going to get into that. Let's just briefly mention the WWE releases. We'll cover these on a podcast, maybe Wednesday. Harper, Sin Cara, The Ascension. Hands up if you forgot that the goddamn Ascension were even included on the roster still. I forgot they were there.
They ascended their way out of there.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
Just came to mind.
Good. Ha! Mind. So, here's Lawler.
Lawler.
Yeah, to do this divorce segment, well, he would know a lot about divorces, wouldn't he? And of course, there were Ric Flair woos, who would also know a lot about divorces. This was objectively terrible. Yeah. This was horrible.
I guess some people kind of enjoyed it. I could see where this segment in particular, Rusev, people love Rusev. That will never change. Lana apparently doesn't.
I'm gonna say, well, I mean, you know, she changes men like I change shirts. So,
look, I mean, she's never had one of these cheating angles before. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. Look, I'm just gonna say this much. Lana is Sable 2.0. Except Sable knew when to get the fuck out of wrestling because she knew she didn't belong.
Has Lana won any belts? Did Sable?
Yeah, but Sable also knew when to get the fuck out of wrestling. Lana's been in wrestling.
When's the last time Lana wrestled?
Too recently. It was 2017, I think. 2017,
I think
2018.
she was in the Rumble. No, she got knocked the fuck out by Nia Jax. That's right.
Yeah, Nia Jax hurt another woman. Anyway, so look. Here's Rusev. I don't know who's responsible for this angle. Whoever is, you're an idiot. If any of the people involved in this, Rusev, Lana, Lashley, have any input on this, fuck all y'all for making this thing happen. And you guys don't deserve to have any pushes. Fuck it.
Hurrah.
No, it's not.
Anyway,
Rusev he was trying not to crack, but this was objectively horrendous.
Yeah.
The fans were cheering because they want this to be over.
I'd presume as much. But in the end, it ended. We're going to be getting a TLC match, right?
No. It's a match at TLC.
It's just a match at TLC.
Maybe. They didn't even...
With Bobbert Lashley and Rusev.
Bob Lashley. Bob Roode. Yeah, we have Lashley coming down. He had more tan parts of him until they realized that was just his gear. Mm-hmm. And then, I'm being slightly offensive tonight, can you tell? And we have a table
same
spot.
as any other night.
A day that ends in Y, essentially. So, a table spot. Okay, cool. Table spot. Good.
What? A table spot leading up to I guess anytime there's a contract signing, really. But also to TLC?
It'll be a chairs match. Watch.
What?
I don't know. I'm amazed we don't have Lana on a pole, like she hasn't been on one before. Anyways, so enough dumping on Lana. There's probably fanfic of that out there. We get an Owens interview.
What? It's Scatman.
Goddamn. So, we have an Owens interview. He is looking for AOP. So, we then get Ray talking to Owens and said, no, my friend is here to help you. And he pulls out his lengthy pipe right in front of Kevin Owens. Maybe I saw something differently.
Anyway.
So, yes, we then get Drew berating Matt Hardy.
Yep.
Mentioning how his kids hopefully won't end up like their father.
And as we found out, your newest child is cross-eyed, so at least we know it's yours.
And Shawn Michaels was like, the fuck?
Matt Hardy.
That's true. Okay, he berates him. We have Matt attack Drew. We get back and we have the match. And Drew wins easily. Easily. The Claymore kick for 3.
The correct decision.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, but we're not going to... Matt Hardy... Somebody says, I would be surprised if Matt Hardy left after, his contract was up in 2020, like April 2020. I'm not trying to be mean, but who's going to take a 47-year-old Matt Hardy in the ring? At this point, he's in good shape. AEW will take him, won't they?
Or Impact.
Impact are, well, they have enough jokes on their roster as it is. So, I mean, you know, they have a guy that...
I mean, if they could bring back the Broken Hardy gimmick and all that.
Sure, he does own the rights to it. Look.
It'll be one of those... People will tune into Impact and then be like, oh my god, no.
And not because of Matt.
And not because of some of the wrestlers, but because the overall product is too small time right now.
The women are doing well, but yeah. It has Elgin. And
I think they'll take a look at the crowd sizes and judge it there.
Yeah, they have Elgin. They're drawing better than Ring of Honor.
I mean,
That's not
last time Ring of Honor had anything drawing, it was because DJZ drew their logo for them.
This is true. Hey, remember G1 Supercard?
No, I don't.
Yeah. So, a lot of end-of-year shows coming up here, by the way, folks. I got a lot coming up.
Yeah.
So, we get, Drew beating Matt, and then we get Charlotte talking to Becky and says, well, hey.
Yeah, Charlotte wants to team up with Becky to take down the Kabuki Warriors.
And Becky
was like, no way, I'll beat them both.
She says she'll take them both. She's hardcore. Good old Tommy Dreamer line there. We get Owens to Mojo backstage. We get Owens was like, wait, they went that way. No, they went that way.
Mojo was.
Mojo?
Yeah.
Mojo was saying, hey, well, AOP went this way.
They went that way. No, hold on a moment. No. Actually, I think they went that way. Or maybe they went that way.
And then Owens is like, whack! And punches him down, and you went that way. Kevin Owens was the best part.
Yes.
Yes, he was the best part of the show. He was
God,
the best part
hands
of the show.
down.
Oh, man.
You
Didn't mean figuratively. All right. So, yeah, we had that. That was pretty funny. We had the Viking Raiders issuing an open challenge, and the Street Profits answered. And then we cut to commercial. And then Batista's going to be in the Hall of Fame. We need the eternal question answered during that Hall of Fame speech. I don't know what question
What happened to the Leviathan?
Did you actually see the movie Leviathan, Chris? It was like a 1989 movie.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a good thing. Batista, though, headline the Hall of Fame. Good for him. I think it was a given. So we then get the Raiders versus the Street Profits. Viking Raiders versus Street Profits.
Filipino win.
Will he?
Yeah. I don't think there's any other Filipinos in there.
I'm trying to think.
Or even half Filipinos, I should say.
I'm trying to think. No, I can't think of anybody. Anyway, the Viking Raiders win. The Street Profits did jump the Raiders to begin with.
Yeah.
And then they almost got it, and then they didn't get it, and then the Viking Raiders won in like 6 minutes.
But you know what? It was a good match. Just fine. That first initial spot where Eric goes running in to do that, cannonball dive into the corner.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
And Montez Ford just jumps over him because physics mean nothing to Montez Ford for some fucking reason.
They don't. He does the same thing when Bianca wants him to take out the trash.
Nope.
So, okay, basically show respect at the end. Okay,
she would probably jump and catch him.
If her hair doesn't get caught in the door.
If she misses, she's got a backup.
Just good old whipping action. This has gone weird. So, Rollins comes in and interrupts. And, well, okay, he does the whole thing. He had nothing to do with Kevin Owens being attacked by AOP last week.
It's not my fault!
Snitsky, the fuck? Here's Owens.
Snits Rollins.
Here's Owens. And it's like, you know AOP's not here. I would have found them by now. They're not very smart.
Kevin Owens, you wonderful man.
And then he says, like, what was it? He was like, how about, since the AOP just arrived, I beat you up, and then I take them down one at a time. And Joe says, sound strategy. Samoa Joe was the second best part of this show, by the way. We then get AOP on the screen. They're talking in their native language. And
very strong points.
In the hands of about anybody else's dialogue would not work. We then get Sammy showing up. He's got a manager's license, so he can go between Raw and SmackDown. Because fuck you, brand split.
Yeah.
And
to be fair, he hasn't done much wrestling.
No, but I'm just saying.
Except for trying to deal with dumbasses in crowds at WWE shows.
Oh man, that was great to see him cut that down. By the way, take that guy, take anybody that was supportive of him, and you can throw him in a volcano. Yeah. So we get Sammy with Mojo, and he wants Mojo to. Mojo's like, running him down, everything, and this kind of stuff. And Sammy's like, maybe you shouldn't say that when he's got a pipe in his hand. Oh, a man with a pipe.
Sami Zayn being the absolute most reasonable person in the room at the moment.
And then Mojo says, everybody's tough with the pipe in their hand. He tosses him the pipe and then stuns him. It's like, Just showed that
Let's
it wasn't.
test that theory out.
And then, of course, he starts laying the pipe to the Arabic man because he is. Mojo is actually, if you read up about him.
No.
Yeah, good for him. He speaks out about a lot of atrocities there. So we get that. That segment was good. We then get announced it for our 4th match at TLC. We are 6 days away from the pay-per-view. Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. He's not
your buddy, pal.
He's not your. It's going to be on the pre-show, guys.
Yeah, they've done a good build to this, really. Right. I mean, the start off with it was a little weird because, that's still knocking on Aleister's door.
Yeah, it was a bit weird.
It was almost comical, but the fact that they're having Aleister and Buddy Murphy win matches en route to their match at TLC,
right,
instead of 50-50 booking,
right,
is a good idea. There should be more of that.
It is. My problem is they need to stop with the sit-down interview stuff with Aleister. He's not a natural talker. He's not a bad talker.
No.
But especially with the material they're giving him, nobody can make it work. Except Kevin Owens, Smojo, Adam Cole. That's about it. They can make it work. So, we then get Aleister versus Tozawa, and we got the Dutch keeping the Japanese down. I might be misremembering World War II history.
Yeah.
But Black Mask to the face. I mean, Aleister won. Of course he did.
Yeah.
The match wasn't bad.
Tozawa put up a fight.
Because he picked a fight.
He picked a fight with Aleister Black.
I was wondering if you were just going to finish the live. It was fine. I think when he kneed him in the face when he did that dive, I think he broke part of the mouthpiece because it's that's a piece of fly. We then get Humberto and Andrade arguing backstage, and damn these French-speaking Hispanics. They weren't speaking French, were they, Chris?
No.
I don't understand languages.
But Humberto Carrillo and Andrade Cien have a match.
They do.
Immediately afterwards, because that was a thing that was, I guess,
pre-planned.
Yes.
We then get Liv coming back to Raw. What? We were all thinking.
Yeah, I don't know what to expect with Liv yet.
It was.
I hope that she actually gets a push out of all
this. Be like Emelina.
Yeah, right?
Humberto versus Andrade. At one point, somebody on commentary says Andrade is grinding down on Humberto. Stop thinking about it. You know who you are that are watching this. You know. But it was a good match. It was good. There was a couple botches, but that's going to happen. Humberto is still green. And he's good, but he still needs a chance to get back. It's going to happen. And, hey, Humberto wins.
What was it? The Aztec Press was the one where he had kind of botched that.
But it happens.
Yeah.
I'm willing.
He tried to speed it up instead of taking his time like he usually does because he's probably told that move is too slow.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can't do it quickly, he needs a different finisher.
If he can't do it, yeah, I know about quick finishes. So
I'm sorry.
So Humberto wins after Zelina takes it hard in the face and falls to the floor. And then you knew I was going to sink this.
You already tweeted it.
I did. I tend to repeat things slightly. A lot.
I never do that.
No.
Ever.
But Humberto does. Humberto does win with the surprise roll-up.
Yep.
And then Zelina and Andrade argue.
After Andrade got distracted.
And Zelina and Andrade argue. We're going to get a split. And as you put it,
Andrade's going to be in the back. He's going to have an interview. I don't need Zelina, and I've made a terrible mistake.
Andrade's English is pretty good. He actually has been improving on it. Like in some interviews, you can't tell. But yes, right now, tease this. Have it happen right after the Rumble. Tease it with Zelina, and then have Zelina go and be with Aleister. Why not? I mean,
she's gonna do a wrestle.
They might as well let her because they're letting Carmella still compete in the ring. She's objectively horrible. So we get a Ray promo about the main event that we're gonna see. We then get Owens looking for AOP. And then we get an Aleister promo. Out of breath.
Yeah.
Man.
That was a really intensive match I had for all of 5 minutes. Then again, I would be pretty out of breath after a 5-minute match.
That's true.
And look at me, I'm an absolute freaking unit compared to Aleister.
Excuse me while I laugh at the word unit internally for a while.
I know you would.
Yeah. My maturity level is it's about 14.
It's about a third of your age, yeah.
It's about a third of my age. Thankfully, I'm not like Lawler and going after a third of my age. Anyway, so am I wrong?
That'd be a crime. Anyway.
Lawler's known for doing that. So, Buddy versus Ryder.
I know what I said.
Sorry, Ryder. You lost. You lost quickly.
That was really rough, Ryder.
Wonder if Chelsea's rough. Anyway, so this show, what am I making this show, Chris?
I don't know. We're not done yet.
Okay. Fair. We then get the black van back there. We get Kevin Owens with Ray's lengthy pipe, and he starts laying into the van. And Hulk Hogan was very happy to see a black thing get beat up on Raw.
In other news, Goldberg was like, "Why don't you just use your fist?"
Be out for 5 months. I love how people thought that Goldberg getting injured at that point affected WCW when WCW's ratings were practically the fucking toilet by December.
Anyway.
But yeah, we get that. We get, oh, holy crap. Owen sees somebody back there in the van, and he's like, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. And then the AOP start beating him up and run his head into a door. And then, holy crap, Chris, who was in the back of the van?
Was it? No. It was Seth.
It was.
His son in an inevitable betrayal.
That's like the worst fucking moment. Like one of the worst fucking moments. That, you know what? Top 10 moments. It's like if Skeletor was an idiot. So
Skeletor.
Essentially, Skeletor's at least amusing. I mean, but anyway, yeah. But we get that, and then he curb stomps.
Quote Trevor Dane off of Twitter. It's kind of hilarious that Seth Rollins joined the AOP or the
Authors of Pain.
Because his tweets have really hurt to read.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not wrong. He lost a fight to Will Ospreay on Twitter. Do you know how dumb you have to be to do that? I love Will Ospreay, but he's not an intellectual, master. So we get Rollins curb stomping Owens out there, and then Rollins comes back out to the arena to say, "I did this for all of you people." Okay,
I did it for me. I did it for the people. Wait.
And then Rikishi comes out. Rikishi even still wrestling? I wouldn't think he would be at this point. Rollins cuts down everybody. Heel Seth is the best Seth. It's the only thing they could do. I don't think this is going to work anymore. They've jumped the shark with Rollins. Rollins cannot be the guy. Even as a heel, he cannot be the guy.
I don't know. If they do it right, he could be a good heel. But,
I mean, they could have done it right, like in 2014.
They could have.
2015.
But the only thing you can do is try something new.
Right. So, try something old and new.
You can't go back to the past, but you can change the present.
They have tried going back to the past, Chris. How well has that worked out for them?
I wouldn't know, because if they changed the past, we wouldn't know.
Okay, I meant the past superstars that they brought.
So time is like a rug.
Is this going to turn into a waxing joke?
No.
Okay, alright. So, anyway, moving on. So, Rollins cuts everybody down, burns them down, if you will. And, okay, heel Rollins, cool, whatever. The paramedics could not load Kevin Owens into the ambulance.
I'm pretty sure these weren't medical professionals.
Next thing you're going to tell me is the wrestling's predetermined, Chris. Oh, god damn it! What? I'm 38, almost 39. What?
No, it's not.
Oh, thank God. Jeez. I was worried there. Fucking goddamn it. Okay, great. Shocking revelation of the year. Revelation.
If it was predetermined, I'm pretty sure they'd have an actual plan going into these shows.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. Asuka and Kairi versus Becky was good. It was a good match.
Yes, it was.
Very well done. The women basically saved the show. We had one women's match on this entire show. One.
I wouldn't say that it was just women. I mean, you had Kevin Owens, you had Drew McIntyre, you had Humberto Carrillo and Andrade. You had a lot of really, really good stuff on this show.
Right. Okay, Joe, Owens, Humberto, and Andrade. I'm with you on.
Okay.
I mean, any other stuff with Alistair and Buddy. I'm just saying the women, match quality wise, did do really well here because
I'll give them that. Match wise, yeah, I think this was the best match of the night.
And it was good stuff. They kept teasing that Becky might win, and they kept teasing that and Asuka was, of course, mounting Becky a lot. I was fine, perfectly fine during the match. Wasn't at all. We got a DQ out of it.
Yeah.
Which was right.
Good choice leading into it.
The table elbow drop.
Yep.
Which was good. And then we get a promo from the Oxy. Typical stuff to hype up the main event.
Yep.
Charlotte and Becky.
No one's hyping up main event. What are you talking about?
Give main event still a thing. Except Graham, WrestleRam, when he does it. By the way, quick plug here. Check out Abby Normal's Wrestling Thoughts on YouTube. She'll probably have a review up probably around the time you're watching this. So anyway, Charlotte is talking to Becky. They're going to have a match at TLC. And then, of course, Charlotte gets attacked. Pearl Harbor job by the Kabuki Warriors. Good old Gorilla Monsoon line there. It has nothing to do with the mean Japanese.
That should be left back in the time that was, yeah, alright.
Chris, I like using outdated jokes. Maybe I should drop that. Okay, I should drop that one. Alright, we then had Rowan versus a jobber. And this jobber took...
He took Rowan's thingamajig and ran it up to the top of the ramp. And as Rowan chased him, he ran through the crowd back into the ring to try and get a count-out win on Rowan. Which by far is the most genius thing I've ever seen a jobber do in a long time.
Give this jobber a contract. I don't care who he is. Give him a contract. Of course,
but not a long one, and one that involves if he gets involved in some weird things on with minors. The Ellsworth clause. Yeah. We'll call it the Ellsworth clause.
Yes, but seriously, outsmarting Rowan really isn't a hard thing to do.
Yeah, he's not really. They're not that smart.
God, that was great. Look, and then he destroys him, and the ref calls off the thing. I hate this thing.
He wasn't Canadian, because that'd be ironic.
Damn, oh God. So it's just anyway. Rowan does have the old hole in the popcorn bucket trick, with the top of that, cloth ripped open. Look, this storyline's horrible. It's horrible. Stop trying to make Rowan happen. It's not going to happen.
You have to provide more significance to it than he's protective of it. Give us something.
Like, let Rowan go somewhere else and work where I don't have to see him on WWE.
At least we know that isn't, Harper's contract in there.
No, it's true. It's true. But...
Or is it?
Oh, God, I hope.
It's probably just going to be something lame, like the sheep mask that he used to wear.
That's what it's going to be. God, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be Daniel Bryan's hair.
It's going to be Daniel Bryan. He's pretty short. He is. He might be able to fit in
there. We get Charlie. I would say Marco Stempo. No, we actually like wrestling talent on the show. So anyway, Charlie interviews Asuka and Kairi, and they're going to get a match at TLC, and she wanted a missed facial from Asuka. I might be misinterpreting that or imagining that. So, anyway. But Becky and Charlotte, they got the match. Cool. Okay. And the update thing. You know what? I'm going to let you take the update thing.
Okay. So, what was it? The after weekend update?
After Monday. Monday update. Whatever.
Yeah. The after weekend update with the Street Profits. I don't know what the hell the segment was. It was so much better than their usual, backstage skit that they would do.
I'll agree.
It was so, out of left field that I was just entertained by it. I love this whole segment.
Montez did, of course, say
yeah.
After weeks of spraying on Charlotte.
Right.
Which, as you said, he knows exactly what he said.
He knows exactly what he said. Baron Corbin getting mocked by them. Angelo Dawkins saying that he's got a Napoleon complex. Montez was like, no. He's have you seen him? He's taller than both of us. He goes, no, he's bigger than us. He's bigger than both of us. And Angelo goes, not where it counts.
So fucking.
Oh, and the Fiend misses things.
That was pretty good.
And then just it pans over to Montez where he's like,
funny. You enjoyed this more than I did.
I have no idea why it was so fucking funny to me.
That's fine.
I love it. More of this, please. If we're gonna have them, hyping up whatever's going on, this. Or do random things each week. Do something different.
Yeah, and we at least they hyped up TLC, which is more than WWE has done the past couple weeks.
Right.
Ray versus Styles, fine match. The Gallows and Anderson kept interfering.
There were a couple botches in here, but it's to be expected in a fast-paced match, I suppose.
Especially scary that Styles was the youngest of the two in this match. By a couple of years.
What was it? It was the Hurricane Run off the top turnbuckle near the end that kind of got screwy. Yeah,
that was because it was supposed to go into a Styles clash, but that happens. But then Orton shows up and winks at him and distracts him.
Oh, he winked at me.
He winked.
Oh god, which is hilarious involving the Viper because Mr. Science Theater 3000 Anaconda.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh yeah.
Oh god, he winked at me.
Oh god, no, that was Rift Tracks.
Oh, Rift Tracks.
No, but that was Rift Tracks. Surprise roll up, the most dreaded finishing maneuver.
Yes.
And Ray wins.
Yes.
C+. C+. There was some good stuff, but just.
What did you dislike about this?
Let's see.
Besides the divorce court, we all know.
I don't know. I just thought there was way too much talking. I liked a lot of it, but I don't know. I didn't care about the AOP Rollins stuff at all.
For a go home show, I'm okay with the talking.
I get it.
All the matches were pretty good. Even the squashes. There's something entertaining to be found in almost every segment. Except for the divorce court. Except for Rusev's Donald Duck shirt.
That's a good point, yeah.
Along with that, I mean, yeah, the only really downside was the divorce court, I think.
And the Rollins turn, because we all fucking knew it was coming.
Yeah, but I think that was inconsequential to my thought on the show.
Well, that's fine.
I'm going to give it a B.
Okay, that's fine.
But because I'm on this side, there's a pole somewhere around here.
I'm blocking the pole.
No. It's right over here.
It's like you're poking me in the back of the head. You know? Probably shouldn't have worded it like that.
Anyway.
Right. We're going to have a Dynamite review Wednesday.
Dynamite!
We're going to be watching SmackDown. We will be watching NWA Into the Fire. We ordered it here. And then we will be watching TLC. We might do predictions. We might not. I have no idea. By the way, Wednesday, check out Wrestle Rant Radio. I will be doing a predictions for NWA Into the Fire. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle.
Yeah, leave a comment down below.
All that stuff. Hit the bell thing that we apparently have.
Yes.
And I'm John Ritlin. This is
The Derbinator.
All right, we will see you Wednesday.
Have a good night.